Oprah's exclusive sit-down with the Duke and Duchess of Netflix, Harry and Meghan, who accused members of the royal family of being racist. Tough charge. I'm sure that made their hackles rise. One of the signs of inbreeding is a risen hackle. Palace sources say the Windsors were blindsided because they thought at worst the interview would make them look out of touch. Because if there's one thing a palace surrounded by iron spikes looked like before, it was in touch. Now, remember not to make eye contact with the lady whose face is on the coins. For days, the royals were silent. But this afternoon, the palace issued this statement. Hear ye, hear ye. A statement from her, hold on. A statement from Her Majesty the Queen. But first, to allow me to forget I'm an American who does not give a damn. The whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of how challenging the last few years have been for Harry and Meghan. The issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning. While some recollections may vary, oh yeah, recollections may vary. You better hope no one recollects any of this. May I recommend The Forgetting Wrench? I want to thank everyone from Looney Tunes for lending us this. The statement continues. They are taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family privately. Oh, no doubt. I hear Prince Andrew has an island he goes to address his privates. It roils on. Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be much-loved family members, which is nice. But then, in all caps, it says, ends. That sounds ominous. But to be fair, that's how they say goodnight in the royal family. I hope you've had a lovely day, darling. Ends! That actually hurts, by the way. After the interview hit the airwaves, fans of the royal family dumped a crumpet in their knickers. Especially TV organism Piers Morgan, seen here getting his tallywhacker whacked. Morgan defended a royal family member asking Harry about his baby's skin color by saying this.
Can I put to you just a scenario that may have happened? And I wonder whether you find this, you would automatically think this is offensive and racist. If you have two parents, one's white and one's black, as in Meghan's case, and she's pregnant and going to have a baby, is it racist and offensive for a family member to say, oh, what colour might the baby be?
Oh, I know the answer. You're a spotted dick. Piers also responded to Meghan Markle's very personal revelations about what she went through at Buckingham Palace.
Meghan has, within this interview, said it got so bad that she was suicidal.
I'm sorry, I don't believe a word she says, Meghan Markle.
Well,
hello, suicide hotline, Piers speaking. Oh, really? I don't believe a word you're saying. Oh, you're on the bridge right now? Really? If you're so miserable, why don't you prove it? Hello? Hello? Another hang-up. Third liar of the week. As much as Piers loves to dish out the criticism, he sure can't take it.
I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
OK, I'm done with this.
No, no, no.
Sorry, no.
Sorry.
So,
do you know what? That's pathetic.
You can trash me, maybe, not mine.
No.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do this.
Piers Morgan is such a baby, someone at Buckingham Palace just asked what color he's going to be. Piers didn't just storm off the set in slow-motion twit-snit. He stormed off the whole damn show.
Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, where we bring you insightful and uplifting discussions about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Today we dive into a must-see reaction from Stephen Colbert as he skillfully dismantles Piers Morgan's ongoing obsession with Meghan Markle. What started as a critique quickly turned into an unforgettable television moment, one that exposes the bias and double standards Meghan has endured. It all began with Harry and Meghan's groundbreaking sit-down with Oprah Winfrey. The couple spoke their truth, revealing their struggles within the royal institution and addressing the concerning remarks about their son Archie's skin tone. This was a defining moment, not just for the Sussexes, but for the world watching. It forced many to confront the reality of deep-seated biases within the monarchy. 1 o'clock. Of course, Buckingham Palace remained silent for days, but when they finally responded, the statement was carefully worded. The key phrase? Recollections may vary. A subtle way of downplaying Meghan and Harry's lived experiences, but also an indication of the palace's unwillingness to fully acknowledge the problem. Enter Stephen Colbert, the ever-sharp late-night host, who had the perfect response to the palace's vague statement. With his signature wit, he pointed out the irony of the royal family feeling blindsided. Because, let's be honest, was anyone really surprised? The institution's history speaks for itself. He didn't hold back, humorously comparing the royal response to outdated traditions and questioning whether the monarchy was as in touch as they claimed to be. It was comedy with a purpose, highlighting an uncomfortable truth in a way that resonated with audiences worldwide. But if there's one person who had the most extreme reaction to Meghan's revelations, it was none other than Piers Morgan. The British broadcaster, known for his relentless criticism of Meghan, went into overdrive. He took issue with everything, from her mental health struggles to her discussions on race. At one point, Morgan even dismissed Meghan's claim that she felt suicidal, saying, "I don't believe a word she says," a reckless statement that rightly drew widespread criticism. Dismissing someone's mental health struggles is not only irresponsible, but also dangerous. But the universe had something poetic in store for Piers. During a live segment on Good Morning Britain, he was confronted by co-host Alex Beresford, who called him out on his personal vendetta against Meghan. And what did Piers do? He stormed off, set, unable to take even a fraction of the criticism he so freely dishes out. That's right, the man who claims to be all about freedom of speech couldn't handle being called out. It was a moment that exposed his hypocrisy for the world to see. This entire saga serves as a reminder of the power dynamics at play. Meghan and Harry dared to speak their truth, and in doing so, they challenged an outdated system. Figures like Piers Morgan have made careers out of attacking Meghan, but the tide is turning. More people are recognizing these tactics for what they are: obsessive, biased, and deeply problematic. And thanks to voices like Stephen Colbert's, the narrative is shifting. People are no longer willing to accept blind loyalty to outdated traditions. Instead, they are demanding accountability, fairness, and most importantly, respect for Meghan and Harry's journey. Meghan and Harry's story is one of resilience. No matter how much noise the critics make, the Sussexes continue to thrive, finding success on their own terms. And as for Piers Morgan, well, let's just say his walk-off moment will go down as one of the most ironic TV moments ever. That's it for today's episode of Meghan and Harry Tales. What do you think of Stephen Colbert's take on this whole drama? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more uplifting stories about Harry and Meghan. And